I'm a taste tester here with Fuji. I work with John, who is also my husband.
My name's John Marshall. I'm a bit of a self-taught scientist with food. I make loads of wacky flavoured ice creams and cakes and chocolates.
We do lots of new flavours each week, and we taste them through every stage of the test and eventually bring them into the shop for our customers to try. A lot of people come in and make flavour suggestions, and we'll probably give them a go. They go on a wait list. As John makes new flavours, we'll do a few test runs, and each test run, I taste the flavour and tell John if it's strong enough, if it's too weak, if it needs something else, because a lot of flavours need a bit of salt or a bit more sugar or a bit more cream. So we do quite a few runs before the flavour's finished. The weirdest flavour for me was the seafood laksa. We did that for the curry festival. One of the flavours I don't particularly like is black truffle. I don't enjoy black truffles. However, a lot of customers love them, and we continue to make black truffle ice cream and continue to taste and test the flavour. This is a Vegemite ice cream we produced for Australia Day. We did a few test runs with different strengths of the Vegemite, and we wanted people to get a hint of caramel, which comes through after some taste tests. It's a beautiful, beautiful ice cream. I don't eat Vegemite, but I actually like it. Another favourite is bacon ice cream. This has been produced for some years now. People absolutely adore it. And we buy the bacon from local markets, local producers, and we put the bacon into what we call a custard base the night before making the ice cream. So the custard takes on the aroma of the bacon. And then the next morning, all the bacon is drained away from the custard, and we make the ice cream. An open favourite, we love it, and people love it.
All right, great, cut. Thank you so much.
Who would like to taste them?
I'll be trying some of that, thank you.
Bacon for you.
Bacon, yum.
Bacon for you.
That is sensational. Two of my favourite things.
Wow, bacon ice cream, that's beautiful. Thank you.
Awesome.
Pleasure.
Yum.
You will have been told not to judge a book by its cover. But did you know that we're constantly judging how food tastes based on how it looks? Because we do this, it sometimes means we're tricking ourselves into not liking something just because of how it's presented. I'm going to be doing some taste experiments today, but I'm going to need a volunteer.
Hi, Sean. Did someone say food? I'm great at taste testing. I love food. I'm here to help you, not me.
That's great. Sorry.
Hi, Sean.
Thanks, Candace. That's great. So humans have 5 basic tastes: sweet, sour, salty, bitter, and savoury, which is also called umami. And we sense these with sensors on our tongue. So we're going to try this out today with examples of each of these 5 basic tastes. So which one do you want to start with first?
Definitely jelly beans.
Okay.
Sweet.
What's next?
Salty.
Salty, which one's that?
This one?
Definitely the chips.
This is a hard job.
It's tough, isn't it? I might have one too. Yeah, definitely salty.
Definitely salty. This is the stunt chip.
So do you want to wash that down with something?
Absolutely. I don't even know what this is.
Well, this will be good.
That is so bitter.
Bitter, exactly. It's coffee.
Oh, way too bitter for me.
Not a fan?
No, I'll stick to sweet.
That's cheating. Do you want to follow that biscuit up with... the biscuit. So do you want to follow the coffee up with one of our biscuits?
Absolutely. I have no idea what taste this will be then.
Yeah, this is a tricky one. What do you think?
Delicious, but I don't know.
It's actually savoury, or umami. It's a common flavour. You find it in cooked meats. Tomato sauce is a common one as well. It's very common in Asian cuisine. Okay, I think the last one's pretty easy. It's a lemon.
Oh, I'm not looking forward to this. Here we go.
Oh. Sour?
So sour. I have goosebumps.
Some more coffee?
Maybe more sweet, yeah. That's better.
So what we often think of as the flavour of a food is actually a combination between its taste and its smell. So when we chew the food, we release its scent, and that in combination with how it tastes gives us this perception of flavour. So our taste is our body's way of telling how nutritious the food that we're eating is. For example, when food goes off, it might be more sour. So have you ever tasted off milk?
No, why would I taste off milk? Ugh. Don't tell me, no.
I'm not really going to make you drink off milk, but it sort of tastes like fresh milk with some lemon juice in it. So I'm just going to add some lemon juice to this, and oh, it's really disgusting. It's starting to curdle already. So do you want to try that?
I'll do this for you. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Yuck.
It's horrendous, but the texture is worse. It's slimy and gooey.
Not like milk at all.
Stinky. It just tastes so wrong.
In a similar way, toxic or harmful foods might taste bitter, so that we don't want to eat them either. It's our body's way of keeping us safe and monitoring what we eat. Well, Candice, luckily for you, you don't just get to eat sour milk today. I've also prepared for you a beautiful breakfast platter.
Oh, I'm really scared about this.
There you go. What do you think?
Are you kidding? I have to eat this?
Do you not want to eat that?
No.
Why not?
Looking at that actually makes me feel sick.
What about that? That looks quite nice, so doesn't it?
Yes, I'll definitely eat that one.
Here we've got what looks like 2 very different plates of food, but they're actually exactly the same meal.
Really?
Yeah, they've got exactly the same ingredients on both plates. It's just this one doesn't look very appetizing, and this one looks delicious. You've already made your decision about which one you want to try without even tasting it.
Wow.
Luckily for you, Candice, I'm not going to make you eat that disgusting plate of food.
Whew.
But stick around, because coming up, we've got some more experiments we're going to try on Candice.
Yay!
Good morning, sirs and madams. Can I interest you in a delicacy of sorts? A culinary delight so fine that travellers voyage across the seas for the mere sight of it. I have here some caviar. Oh, hold on. It's so stale. I first had caviar while holidaying with the royal family in Monaco. It was quite the delight. Oh, wow. Caviar is an expensive dish, so I'm told, that traditionally contains fish eggs. Yeah, that's right. These are the eggs of fish. I'm gonna eat this. I will eat this. This will be nice, and it will be delicious. So, let's try some. Smells fantastic. Here goes. Spoonful. Cheers. Mmm. They're like tiny balls in your mouth that pop with flavour. They all popped and went down. Well, even though that was delicious, I'm going to make my own chocolate caviar. It's going to look exactly like fish eggs, but it's going to be done through molecular gastronomy. So to do this, what you'll need is some chocolate flavouring, a medicine syringe, a silver spoon, some calcium lactate, some sodium alginate, and 3 different bowls. 1 bowl with a 1/4 cup of water and 2 bowls each with 1/2 cup. You can pick these 2 up at a food store and mix a teaspoon of sodium alginate with your 1/4 cup of water. Mix this well, making sure that you don't form any bubbles. It will take a while to mix, so make sure you continue mixing until it's fully dissolved. What you should end up with is a solution with a little bit of a thick consistency. After that's all mixed, add in your favourite flavouring. I'm using chocolate today. Make sure you add the same amount of flavouring as what you already have in the bowl. So in this case, I'm going to add about a 1/4 cup of chocolate flavouring. Once your flavouring's all done, set that to one side. What we want to make next is a calcium lactate bath. So mix about a teaspoon of calcium lactate in about 1/2 cup of water. You want to keep mixing this until the solution is clear. Grab your medicine syringe, and what you want to do is pull up a little bit of your chocolate flavouring, like so, and holding your medicine syringe over the surface of the calcium lactate bath, you want to drop small droplets in. What we're doing now is we're pushing very slowly in the medicine syringe so that small droplets of our flavouring are dropping into the calcium lactate bath. What this does is it produces small balls that look exactly like caviar. That looks so cool. It's going to taste so much better than fish eggs. As they're dropping into the calcium lactate bath, These two ingredients normally dissolve in water, but when they come in contact, they get stronger and they form a gel. Well, now that that's done, I think it's bath time. Actually hard to get on the spoon, but we're gonna try. Grab a scoopful of your chocolate caviar, move it to your water bath and swish it around. That way, not only is your chocolate caviar having a bath, but we're also stopping the reaction. When you've let your chocolate caviar rest for a few minutes, it's time to take them out and eat them. So, let's see how this tastes. Now that's real chocolate caviar. I hereby declare myself a master of luxurious foods. I think what I'm going to do is test a few other flavours as well. You know, for science.
Previously on Get Clever, we talked about the 5 different types of basic taste that we have. Well, now we're going to test them out. Actually, Candace is going to test them out.
Please don't let me eat anything gross.
No promises. Candace here is my test subject, and we're going to get to the bottom of how taste and smell combine to give flavour. Flavour is actually a lot more complicated than just our sense of taste. We actually use our sense of smell for it as well, and it's a combination of these two senses that gives us flavour. Okay, so I've got plates of onion, strawberry, and tomato here. And each of these has a really unique flavour, but on their own, they don't really have a distinctive taste.
No way! Strawberry definitely has a taste.
Okay, Candace, I'm going to get you to taste each of these things one by one, but while holding your nose. And I want you to tell me how it tastes while you can't smell the food.
Is onion included?
Onions first.
You're kidding. Here goes, in the name of science.
It's not actually that bad.
What does it taste like?
It's just crunchy, like a bit like an apple. It has no real taste.
Yeah, that's strange.
I can actually eat this without worrying about it.
Well, I can tell you it stinks.
Really? Time for the strawberry? Here we go, I love strawberries.
How does that taste?
It doesn't have its usual strawberry taste.
Is it sweet?
Not really, it doesn't taste like much. I love strawberries, but not when I'm holding my nose.
So without your smell, you can still taste the food and sense its texture, but that doesn't really mean anything to you in terms of the flavour that you're used to. It no longer seems like it's a strawberry.
Okay, let's get into that tomato.
This is so weird.
How does the tomato taste?
Watery, crunchy, a little bit gooey when you get a seed. There's no point eating this, I can't taste anything. I may as well have a drink of water.
Okay, Candace, now I'm going to get you to try each of these foods again, but this time, after a few chews, I want you to let go of your nose, chew it some more, and tell me what happens.
Onion, here we go.
Okay, now let go. Keep chewing.
Oh, it burns.
What happened?
Oh, that is so strong.
You can taste the onion
Oh,
now?
I really can.
Once you let go of your nose, the flavour comes rushing back because you've regained your sense of smell. And you still feel like the flavour's all coming from your mouth, but it's actually coming from your mouth and your nose. And this is called the ventriloquist effect.
That's the onion that makes me cry. Oh, I can't do it.
Strawberry.
And let go.
There's the strawberry I love. This is so weird. Ready? Nothing? Everything.
I think you like that strawberry.
Science is awesome.
I love science.
Okay, let's finish off with the tomato again.
Here we go.
And let go.
Very watery, but now it's tomato.
Well, taste and smell combine to give us flavour with all foods, but these ones have very unique flavours, so you're really used to tasting the full effect of both.
But tomato doesn't even have a smell, so how does that work?
Well, you're chewing it, and you're releasing the scent inside of your mouth. So when you let go of your nose, flavour comes rushing back, and it still feels like you're tasting the food in your mouth, even though you're using both your nose and your mouth.
This is so weird.
Up next, we continue our food journey.
My friends and I recently travelled to Singapore, an island country in Southeast Asia, which is home to some truly amazing, mouth-watering and unique food. Singapore loves food so much that they have a whole street dedicated to satay.
This is amazing.
Noodles and seafood, like super hot crabs in chili sauce. But there is one food that is a special treat for the locals. It's called durian fruit, and to find it, you just follow your nose.
Oh, stinky.
Durian fruit is known as the world's smelliest fruit.
Oh.
And it smells like, how do I put this? Like rotting meat.
Extra stinky.
The smell is so strong that Singapore has banned durian in certain areas, like on a train, so you don't stink out the other passengers. So, an edible fruit that smells this bad, we knew we had to try it. Oh, what's the smell?
You need to put these gloves on.
The other thing about durian, if you get it on your hands, they will smell for ages, so we had to eat it with gloves on.
Okay, so who's going first? Nath.
Durian can be eaten raw or cooked. We decided to go for the raw option.
You can do it.
Through the nose.
I know, just breathe out.
It was so hard getting it close to my mouth because the smell is just overwhelming. I'm shaking. I'm not sure if I liked it or not,
I think Nathan's gonna vomit.
but there are people who love it. Love the smell,
I don't like it at all.
love the taste. It's a real delicacy, just not for our director.
Oh, that was so bad.
Scientists have tested durian and found that it's not just one single chemical in the fruit, but a special mix of chemicals that produces the stink.
Yummy.
A combination of smells that include fruity, skunky, metal, rubber, burnt food, cheese, onion, honey, just to name a few. So if you're ever in Singapore, I dare you to track down some durian, have a whiff, and decide for yourself.
Previously on Get Clever, we've been experimenting with taste. Some people say we eat with our eyes, and in a way, this is true. We're pretty judgmental when it comes to our expectations of what things are going to taste like based on how they look. Eating food is actually a multi-sensory experience, which means that our other senses help add to the taste of food as well. Some people say that when they're listening to the crunch of a potato chip, even the crinkling of the packet can make the chip taste crunchier. I'm going to test how the look of something can affect how we think it tastes. So I've got Candace inside, and I've got 4 different coloured glasses in front of me, but they've actually all got lemonade in them. I've just coloured them differently. Okay, so let's see if she can pick the flavours. Candace, we're ready.
Okay, what am I taste testing?
Okay, Candace, I've got 4 different flavoured liquids here. I want you to try each one by one and tell me what you think the flavour is.
Red first.
Let's go. What does that taste like?
Strawberry.
Okay, now the yellow.
Passion fruit.
Awesome. Blue.
Bubblegum.
Bubblegum.
Peppermint tea.
Interesting.
I'll have a sugar rush now. That was so much.
That was pretty easy, you reckon?
Yeah.
Okay, so you said a flavour pretty quickly. What if I told you that they're actually all just lemonade?
Really? But they're all different colours.
So you just made your mind up based on how they looked. But we use a bunch of different senses in order to inform our taste of food. And we rely on this so that we can make our mind up about whether a food's good or bad. Try it at home and see what you come up with.
Yeah. Strawberry is definitely my favourite.
Ugh, you really don't get this, do you?
No.